The best thing to tell the dads out there is like what happened to me. It's like it came to a head. We were in actually Portland. We got in the car. We lost in the final championship round. I was actually coaching at the time, and I've only coached for a few years. And I was coaching my own kid, which I'd never start him. And like I did all the things that I thought you were supposed to do and be extra hard on him in front of everyone. But I remember that car ride home, the first hour, it was just me berating him. And he's just a young kid sitting in the back. And when it was his turn to talk, or when I took a breath, he's like, I don't want to play anymore. Like he was smart enough to throw that gouge at me, and it worked. And we spent about 5 hours building the best relationship that I could ever imagine. During that next 5 hours, we put a plan together, and we stuck to that plan his whole career from that point on. We decided never to talk in the car about it. We decided that after games that we stay at the game and that he speaks first, that it's a conversation, that he talks about what he felt that he did really well, what he feels like he could still use some work on, where he might have dropped the ball in a few areas, and what's our plan moving forward, and did you have fun, was it enjoyable, all of those things. And we literally put a checklist together, and it needed to evolve as well.
Yeah.
And it carried us right through. He was playing university across the country, and we'd get on the phone after. I'd watch him, on video if I had a chance, if I wasn't at work on the court, and we'd talk afterwards, and we would kind of go through that checklist. And I would feel myself slip a few times and catch myself. I'm like, that's wrong. And
Yeah.
And the same thing, if even without sport, for my oldest, like I remember, he's incredibly bright individual. I mean, he's a teacher at a college, and he's had one of the #1 podcasts back when there was barely any podcasts way back in the day, and editor of the school paper and all of these things. And I remember when he changed what he was going to take in university, and him and I were out for dinner, and I said to him, how are you going to monetize that? Well, he looked at me like I don't know, like it was the worst thing I ever could have said to him. And at first I didn't understand why. And then I had to take a step back and understand, who was I talking to? I was talking about this passionate young man that wasn't worried about how he's going to monetize. He was worried about happiness in life. And being fulfilled, and that money would come. He was already like so much smarter than me, but yet so much younger. And so I, from both my sons, like it doesn't matter if you're playing sport or not. It's just, I mean, it's incredible what these young men and women can actually,
Dude, it's incredible.
yeah,
It's
educate
incredible.